Oh my. That means I just...
Rufus! What have you done to Garleth and to Leibold? He seems to be quite distressed.
A case of mistaken identity. Hey!
Goal.
What's this all about?
I am sorry, Rufus. I just have to make one more change to your plan, I'm afraid.
What? Huh? Change my plan?
Yes. Once again, it's complicated, just like everything that involves you. You cause nothing but chaos. But I'm not made for that. I can no longer stay with you.
Oh, come on. What brought this on? Open up!
Don't even try. The door is bolted. I need a little head start if I want to find Cletus.
Cletus? But what are you talking about? We were going to go to Elysium together!
Dokładnie. Dokładnie. Idziemy do Elysium razem.
Hey, impossible is my middle name.
You said it. It appeals to you, doesn't it? You always want what's impossible, and therefore you will never be content. You can't come to Elysium, Rufus, because you carry Deponia within you. Farewell, trash baby.
But wait a sec! But what about your surgery? We need to put you back together again.
What for? So I will be flooded with doubt again? No thanks, Rufus.
But we were gonna save the world together!
That may be true for Spunky Gold and Baby Gold, but I am neither as idealistic nor as adventurous as they are. I just want to go home before it's too late.
But I want to go to Elysium with you!
Do you really want to do that? I know you've got something to prove. Because you grew up in the garbage. Because nobody ever believed in you. But would you really be happy if you achieved your goal? No more adventures? No more plans? I don't think so.
But Cletus is a snotty jerk!
Cletus is not a bad person, Rufus. At least no worse than I am. And certainly no worse than you.
I'm 1,000 times better than that pretty boy.
At least you would like to be. I forgave you for splitting my mind, for lying to me, for repeatedly putting me in harm's way. And I forgave Cletus for trying to erase my memory. Now you need to forgive me.
But where's the problem? Why can't we save Deponia and...
Because it is mutually exclusive, Rufus.
But it isn't. I know I can do it.
This is about what you don't know. Have you ever asked yourself why they want to blow up Deponia?
What's that got to do with anything?
Everything, really. Elysium isn't the paradise you think it is. It is just a vessel, a starship, designed to leave Deponia once and for all, so that we can start over on Utopia, the nearest inhabitable planet. But Utopia is far away, and there is only one possibility of generating enough energy to catapult Elysium there, the destruction of Deponia.
What was that? Elysium is... what? A starship?
Now, do you finally understand? If
No,
Deponia is
niestety.
not blown up, then Elysium will soon fall back to the planet. We cannot live forever without a home planet. But Deponia is no place to live. We both know that.
Well, what's so great about this utopia?
The grass is fresh and green. The sky is blue. The water runs clear. In other words, it is not Deponia.
So, Elysium is a starship?
Tak.
You've got it! Our fathers constructed Elysium so Deponia could be evacuated, so that we can start over on Utopia, the nearest inhabitable planet. But there was only room for a lucky few. They couldn't take everyone.
Why is this all happening now?
Elysium wasn't designed to float in the atmosphere forever. It took the Organon decades to build the required blast towers. They are distributed all over the planet, and now everything's ready. Ulysses' people stuck to their schedule. Elysium needs to be launched now, or it's going to fall back onto the planet.
What if the Council of Elders knew that Deponia was inhabited?
I don't know. Part of me always believed they would stop the blast then, but that was starry-eyed goal.
Oj, goal.
Okay, I think I understand now, but
But what?
there must be a way!
There are even two ways. One leads to Elysium, and from there, onto Utopia. The other one ends here on Deponia, if we survive, that is. I have made my decision, Rufus. Now, it's up to you.
Then let us save Deponia together!
But I've already explained. Saving it would end up as just another... But I can't live like... I thought you would be able to...
It's gonna be a bit of work, so what?
I've made my mind up. I'm sorry.
There has to be a way to accomplish both! Trust me, I can fix everything!
Just like you managed to fix me.
All I want is a second chance!
You had your chance, Rufus. Deponia had its chance. Sometimes things are actually broken beyond repair. You can keep the other two cartridges. They contain nothing but doubts and silly ideals. I can't use those where I'm bound. I've got to hurry. Donna's submersible awaits. If I don't make it to Porto Fisco with Cletus by the day after tomorrow, it will be too late. Good luck, Rufus.
But
Jednym słowem,
What a
Cletus.
Are you out of your mind? She's gonna kill us all.
I think she's
Chciał powstrzymać to wszystko.
Most importantly, she appears to be the part that knows the Ascension codes. We must stop her somehow.
But we're locked in.
First, untie me, and then we'll think of something. There is always a way.
Yeah, like you need to tell me that.
Dum, 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 dum.
Malevolent karma, so close to the drama, causes fresh doubts in her course disarray, and she left him behind, those still not in one mind, planning to reunite with her fierce fiancé. But if you think it's time for Rufus to resign, so close to the finish line you don't know him at all, for heroes gather momentum on the brink of the Mageddon, and thralled by the squall, they put balls to the wall. The sun put balls to the wall.
Du-du-du. Du-du-du.
Rufus! There you are. Ready for shishash?
Janosch, there really isn't a whole lot of room on the trawler, and,
Yes, it's a shame I can't come. I would love to fight on the front line, side by side like way back then.
way back then?
Well, early today then, but alas, it's not possible. I have a mission of my own.
Uh-huh, well, that takes precedence, of course.
At this point, our organization is simply not large enough to take on the Organon.
You think so?
Therefore, I
think so?
will travel to Porto Fisco. I'm in contact with the group there that has also taken up the fight against oppression. The passage is already booked. We are going to establish the resistance shell north, right under the nose of the Organon. How does that sound?
You're loud.
Au.
Thanks. By the way, I must ask you a favor in this context. When you are in Porto Fisco, you must definitely pay us a visit. I'm certain that people will want to meet the spiritual father of the movement.
We'll see.
Here, you're going to need this.
What is it?
We have agreed on a new secret knock.
Well, the old
secret
one was a
knock.
piece of crap.
Exactly. Nobody was really able to memorize it.
You know, Janosch, I've really got to go.
Yes, time for you to leave. Adventure is calling.
So it is. It's calling, will you finally shut up, you numbskull?
At last? What kept you?
We'll never catch up with the
Przepleniący
submersible
koleś
this way.
mnie
It's
zatrzymał.
not my fault. I was harassed by some bum.
Where are we going anyway?
My Donna self mentioned Portofisco, so that's where we should go.
I think we should first try to locate the signal from the submersible. I seem to remember there's a radio mast on Isla Watchet. Perhaps I can manipulate the transmitter so that our sonar will recognize the signature of the
Oczywiście,
submersible.
pikuś
By
dla
then,
Rufusa.
Donna will be long gone. No thanks.
I say Isla Watchet.
Bozo is the captain, and he wants to go to Fisco too, right?
We can head for the polar ice cap as far as
Arr,
I'm concerned,
pirate.
just as long as you finally agree on something.
Enough. I will decide where we're going.
Rufus, those aren't the navigation controls. That's my ear hair remover.
Znowu jakaś głupia ta. I... Jest roller, tak? Mogę tu coś przełączyć? Nic? Portofisco. Pływający czarny rynek. Aha, czyli jest tutaj, tak? O lela, jasna. Wróciłem do Portofisco. Znaczy do pływającego. Floating market. Szajsze wideo.
Today is not your lucky day, Seagull. My people rummaged through every pile of garbage, but they found no trace of the girl.
She was here. Why would I lie to you?
I
That's
don't
przypadek.
know. You appear to suffer from an inflated ego, just like your son.
Rufus is not my son. You can do whatever you want with him. But we had a deal. You wanted a tip, and I gave you one. Can I help it if your people are totally incompetent?
You are wasting my time,
Nie!
and I can't stand it when my time is being wasted.
Hey, you! Tone it down a bit. You're scaring the fish.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I want every nook and cranny of this junk pile turned inside out once more, and close off all access to the harbor. Even if a rat tries to get out of here, I want to know.
Zrobili niezłą zadymę.
That was Argus, so the Organon is already after us. Shh! He's right. We need to be careful. Plus, minus, plus. What is that supposed to
Plus,
mean?
minus,
I
plus,
must
okay.
say, I'm nonplussed.
Baby goal!
What was that?
That's my new jingle.
Needs a little bass if you ask me. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I don't know. Are you certain Argus won't catch us?
Nothing is certain.
At least not as long as you're around.
Huh? What? But you're the nice Goal. Did I mix up the cartridges?
No. Spunky Gold just scribbled a couple of tips on my arm.
We have to get in.
Too bad. It's closed.
No stupid door can stop me.
You're not going to break in, are you?
Why not?
Oh, how exciting! What are you going to do? Are you going to kick in the door?
3 guesses, babe.
Oh, wow! Even though it's double titanium reinforced and it will really, really hurt!
2 left. We have to...
You're...
On we... Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Well, 1/3 of my mind has fled. The Organon is occupying the floating black market. And if we don't do something soon, Ulysses will blow up the planet right under our feet.
I told you this would be fun.
I thought you were just bragging.
We have to
The Organon occupies the floating black market, and the first thing you...
Actually, the first thing I thought of was arson.
Arson?
Stupid idea, I know.
And how? The roofs are much too wet.
On we go.
I hope...
Dobra.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'm bowing before Neptune. Or, isn't that him?
What? Where? Are you mocking me?
Mocking, robbing, something like that, yeah.
Mocking, robbing, something like that.
How's it going?
Shh! Stop raising such a ruckus.
Oh, let me worry. I'm not afraid of...
Good for you, but please go crow about that somewhere else. Too noisy. Scaring the...
Oh, get off it. You're afraid of the Organon, too.
Just get lost. I thought you said you weren't afraid.
That's right, I'm not. Are you still trying to tell me that you're not afraid of the Organon?
No, I'm not trying to tell you anything. I'm trying to be left alone. So, scram!
If you're not afraid, then why did you stop fishing?
Guess why?
You're trembling all over. Telltale signs that you're scared.
Wrong! The problem's you. Whenever you're in the vicinity, all I catch is boots. So, scram!
Louvre?
Could you please catch a boot for me?
What a dumb thing to ask. If word gets around, they might boot me out of...
Is that the biggest of your worries? The Fishing Association?
No, not with you around.
You can't do it, can you?
Not as long as you're standing there. You're wasting your time. A fisherman always keeps his cool.
This is a free country. I can stand wherever I want to.
Not on my pier.
I don't see a sign.
Well, maybe you need an extra pupil. A fish hook in your eye should do the trick.
I won't go away until you catch me a boot.
You waiting for me to lose my... Don't make me laugh, you fidgety wimp. I'm a fisherman. I once solved Gilligan's Cube by just waiting until all the colors had faded.
Was that a challenge?
No, it was a demand for unconditional surrender.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I have never, ever...
Yeah, we'll see. Your feet'll rot before I lose my paint.
There we go.
I hold you're no match for the patience.
Dobra. Właśnie tą miskę zauważyłem wcześniej.
Why is the food bowl out here when the cat is locked up inside? Either someone is acting out their sadism, or the cat is a secret way to get outside. Here, kitty, look what yummies I have here. The cat doesn't seem to be interested in this.
It probably only eats tuna, spoiled beast.
Well, I think it's sweet, so small, and so soft.
You're soft in the head.
Here, show Uncle Rufus this... It's not listening. Which is obviously due to the fact that cats... Here, kitty, look what yummies... It's not paying beast. Here, kitty, look what yummy... I'll try put...
The door was firmly locked. The door was...
Dobra. Potrzebuję dobrą przynętę i wyciągnąć kota stamtąd. Zmusić go do tego, żeby otworzył drzwi.
I'm working on it. And you're really sure you can put gold back to...
Of course. I just need the third...
The one that's in Donna's implant.
Exactly. The rest will be child's play. Although the sea is... Perhaps I should think about adding some stabilizers to the bone saw. Would you happen to know if gold is a hemophiliac?
I know you can do it. Have you got any idea how we might capture Donna?
I suggest we travel to Isla Watchet. There's an old radio mast there. If we modify the transmitter just a little, we might...
Isla Watchet. Now that sounds inviting.
I hope you're wearing your long johns. The island lies in the center of a permanent storm system.
Oh, come on. I'm not afraid of a little bit of weather.
But you should be. Remember, you'll be working on electrical installations on top of a radio mast in a thunderstorm.
Oh, so what? You wouldn't believe all the hazard warnings I've ignored so far. The Organon has sealed off the floating black market, so Argus is already hot on our trail.
That's a bad thing. The Organon always used to leave us alone here.
Don't worry, Doc. They'll pay for their misdeeds, for all the suffering and the damage they've caused.
I'm just wondering, do you think they will also pay for the damage you have done?
Sure. They will pay through their noses for their misdeeds and mine. I'll carry on.
Keep me posted.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I feel wonderful.
Hey, Goal.
I feel wonderful.
All shipshape?
Actually, the correct address.
Yeah, we can talk about your promotion later. First, I've got a couple of... Can't this tub go any faster? We'll never catch up to Donna Goal this way.
That's no way to talk about my trawler. She's one of the most reliable freighters on the Rust River. She may not look like much on the outside, but...
But oh, her inner beauty! Sorry, Bozo, but I overheard Tony often enough trying to set up her cousins with someone. I notice right away when someone's trying to sugarcoat a slug.
She's not a slug.
She's big bones, that's all.
What good is the fastest vessel if we don't even know where our target is?
That's beside the point. We used the same fine line to fix up Dottie May and Broomstick Budwin. 4 weeks later,
Broomstick
everyone
Budwin.
called him Vacuum Hose Budwin. Do I get to steer too?
Do I get to run around like a madman then and get us involved?
Was that a yes?
That was a go jump in the lake.
So,
Go jump to
what
the...
do we know now?
I think Goal is right. We should visit Porto Fisco first.
I don't know. That's where Janosch was headed too.
But that's good. He might be able to help us.
In what way? Is the indentation in your chair not wide enough? Or do you need someone who sorts your chip crumbs by flavor?
You shouldn't underestimate him. In times like these, people will transcend their own limits.
Obviously, he started with his trousers. And here we are.
Something's no lights, no drunks falling into the harbor. There should be a lot more hustle and bustle here.
See? No Rufus, no party.
Or maybe it's because of the Organon battleships my sonar is detecting.
No, I liked my version better. Back to work.
Hey, I'm still the captain of this ship.
Say what? This is outright scrutiny.
Mutiny, no screw.
You just stay focused, sailor. Just because there's a woman on board, we must not allow our thoughts to wander.
Jesteśmy tutaj. Czy cokolwiek innego może zadziałać? Mamy dwie wyspy, a mamy Porto Fisco. Dobra, polecimy sobie tutaj na tą wysepkę. Zimno.
What? That's supposed to be the pole? Lonzo puts more ice in the drinks when he wants to save alcohol. What a disappointment. Oh, crap. The water tap is frozen. So much for my idea of a skating rink. I hope this won't be another tedious level like the one in part 1.
Co to jest? Dzwonek.
This could be useful.
Jak?
I'll take it.
Ciekawe, jak długo będę nosił zaspę śnieżną ze sobą.
I could really use a torch like that. But to get it, I'll need something to melt the ice. Some sort of, I don't know, portable fire.
Przenośnego ognia. Mam tylko śnieg. Przenośny.
Oh, crap. No wonder...
Nie dostarczy mi pizzy. Herbatka. Bierzemy herbatkę.
Careful. Tea's hot.
Did I just hear it?
No,
Oh! Ouch! Ooh, darn it.
I warned you.
Dobra. Musimy przenieść herbatkę.
The recipe is fine. The problem is that it...
Ale jeśli ją ochłodzimy śniegiem,
What are you making?
Iced tea.
The tea was against the cold.
So, I don't believe in wasting food. And I still had to watch you throw away the fries I stuck up your nose during the night. Now it should be all right.
Don't do it. The tea is...
Hot? Hardly.
No, I mean it's also... weak.
Uh-oh.
ja pierdolę.
It's true what they say. You just can't stop the melting at the poles. The sign is bigger than the pole. I'm sure he won't mind. Not before he's washed his hands, filthy pig. This torch, all that's missing, and phases 2. This torch fits perfectly into phase 1 of my plan. All that's missing now is fire, and phases 2 through an estimated 12.
Dobra.
Not before he's filthy pig.
A jakbym dał rybkę?
It doesn't make much, but maybe another... What a terrible audience. Wow. The last time I could see the stars this clearly in Kuvak, I was 9. I probably shouldn't have removed the filter from the town's trash-burning generator. Wow.
Nie można coś zrobić. O! Dobra. Planik mam. No popłyńmy tutaj. To był floating market.